All right, guys, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central. Got BYD Jr. out here with me, guys. This weather is something else, but this video is not about the weather. This video is about what should be at the end of all these water spouts, those splash guards. All right, over a period of time, guys, if you can kind of look, you'll see where the water is coming out, but it's kind of just settling here, and it's created a crater in this area. And that's how you have a lot of mosquitoes and stuff hanging around your house. Foundation issues if you have the house on the basement where that is start separating that. So you gotta solve those problems right there. And she has, I think, 5 of them. All right, here's the second one right here. And they're real easy to take off. Some of them normally have a screw that the builder should have put there, but a lot of builders won't. I don't feel one on here. I'll get that. Oh, that's gonna be hard. I'll get that one come off. Let's see the other one. All right, and that's number 3. And you can see where the water comes out. You can see the ditch that is created, and that's gonna be puddling right there. You'll have mosquitoes and stuff hanging around, or you have foundation issue. Okay, same way here. You got a little puddling issue right here. And when that water settles, you can see where it's starting to settle right down. And when it drains fast, it digs that up. So we're gonna fix that. All right, you see, Junior said he don't care nothing about no videos. We're gonna keep working. I don't blame him. But here's the other one, and if you look, you can see where it puddle, where that those clovers are starting to grow right in the hole where it's pulling out. So we're gonna solve all that real quick. Okay, guys. So what I did, I went to Lowe's and I picked up these pretty reasonably priced, called Amerimax. These are the splash guards, gutter guards that come off with the spout comes down, spout guards, whatever you want to call it. I picked up 5 of them. Now, guys, these are not the higher end ones, all right? Cost about $6 a piece, all right? And what you see here is I picked up some landscape fabric pegs. All right, these pegs, let me open one up real quick and I'll show you. All right, these pegs right here come in quite a few colors, but they only had green today, all right? Wish they had brown, but they didn't. They had the brown this, green this, didn't have the green that. They run it, they're about what? About 6 inches long, and they actually go in that hole. That'll help hold it down. Kind of not necessary, but necessary. Most of the time when you put them down, they'll stay, but these are real light, so you might need a pin to help them stick to the ground. So guys, I decided to come back here. Guys, you might need a little hammer to tap that down. I don't have a hammer with me, so I'm gonna go caveman and get one of these stones and bang that peg down. But what you gotta look at is how that water run off. All right, so what I'm trying to do is just get it to come away from the house. I'm gonna sit this down. Hopefully you can see this. You know, I like doing it like this. Let me see. I think that's a good view right there. Is to put this, first you gotta remove this right here, guys. And normally they'll have a little nail or something on the side. Just unscrew it. Maybe a flathead. Should be flathead, but it may be a Phillip head. But if they don't, just unscrew it. Take your flap, put it where you want to. And if you look, that's gonna, when that water comes out, it's gonna wash out down here and go that way. So I can put it at a little angle to help it get faster away from the house. And sometimes you may have to put landscape material like mulch or rocks to build it up. But what you want is for this to be higher than that. You don't want to put this down and the water goes back that way. Even though it has a escape back in the back, you want to make sure that's just a little bit higher so the water come this way and rush out. And what happens is when that water comes out and hit this right here, it'll come down these little grates, slows the water down, and spreads it out so it can wash out to the yard. Look at that rock that's I'm gonna use. Sit that kind of right there, or however you want to do it, but just make sure it's kind of level. All right, and you want to make sure you get it close as you can, because when you put this on here, make sure that's tight. I'm gonna do it just like right here. Take your pin. Sometimes you don't need the stone. Sometimes you can just step it down in there if the ground's soft enough. I don't want to do that. Might break it. So just tap that peg down. there you go. All right, guys, so you see we got them down there. Every now and then come back and check that peg just to make sure that it stays secure, because sometimes when it get wet it'll get loose. That's one of them. Let's check all 5 of them. Okay, guys, before I go any further, guys, if this video has been informational and you learned something, you truly learned something, guys, click that subscription button, ring that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. Okay, that's the second one right there. Like I said, you just want to make sure that the back is higher than the exit. And if you got to put mulch, rocks, pine straw, whatever you got to, sometimes you have to put that stuff down there to level it out and make it a little bit higher in the back so that water completely wash away from the house. All right, that's the third one right there. All right, that's number 4 right there. Number 4. All right, guys, and here's number 5 right here. But I want to show you something. Most people, not most, a lot of people will put theirs up and they'll have it backwards like that. I kind of understand why, but here's the problem. It's not designed for that. You want it to wash out into the soil. By you doing that, you see right around there, you're still creating a ditch and possibility that stuff will wash back onto the foundation and go down the walls. So okay, guys, you're gonna get more than just regular tips here, guys. That splash guard, go outside and check yours right now. Put it in the comments if you have any. If you don't have any, what are you planning on doing about it? They have more expensive ones. In my old house, I used to have one made out of concrete. I left it when I moved. I should have took it with me. Guys, you are tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.